coming with a baby.
In the tea fields.
Who gave me his nuts. We're guests in the country. 3 cars stopped to offer us a lift. And I'm like, no, like...
Hi guys, I am here today with my friend Alina.
Hi everybody.
So Alina is Canadian.
From Montreal.
Alina's been in Taiwan for the last 4 years, right? So you came here with your husband to teach.
Yeah, we came here originally for a gap year. Yeah, never left.
Warning. Anyone thinking of coming to Taiwan? No, once you're here, you are not going anywhere else. I actually wanted to ask Alina to join my video today because I made a video about the generosity of Taiwanese people, and they would start up conversations. They're just so very generous, so very giving, that I didn't know how I was going to teach my children about stranger danger.
You see a stranger, run away, don't take candy, don't take food.
Yeah, just scream and run, scream and run! That's really inappropriate advice in Taiwan. I think it was last month, saw on your stories, that you had gone camping with your family.
Yes.
Alina has a very cute baby now.
We were camping in Gukong County. I'm not sure how to say that.
You can teach us.
Basically, we wanted to go camping in the tea fields, and our goal was to go to Dajianshan. My son, Arlo, had a rough night, and I left at 6 a.m. thinking I'll be back soon, like it's only a 20-minute hike.
So you went hiking in the middle of nowhere by yourself in the early hours of the morning. That in itself could only happen in Taiwan, because if we were back home, that would not be a safe thing to do.
No.
And I'm sure you guys are going to tell us that is not a safe thing to do.
Off I go, and then it says 20 minutes uphill. So 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I'm like, well, I can't stop now. It took us about an hour and a half to get to the top.
You walked for an hour and a half.
Uphill.
Up a hill at 6 a.m.
Upstairs.
Carrying the biggest 1-year-old in the country.
It was steep. The first people we met on the trail, they spoke some English, and they were like, oh, foreigner, where's Papa? And I'm like, oh, Papa is sleeping in the tent. Like, don't worry. And they were like, what? I'm like, it's okay, we got this. And then they were like, oh, here, have an apple. Oh, take a picture with our dog. And we were like, okay, cool, thanks. And off we went.
If you are the person with this photo of Alina, her son, and your dog, please send it in.
We kept going. They were a little bit ahead of us, and they had told everybody, there's a foreigner coming with a baby. When I got to the top of this mountain, there was like a clearing, and everybody started clapping. And I was like, oh, it was the strangest thing. By this time, Arlo was awake. I took him out of the carrier. People just were like, oh, here, have my sandwich. Okay, thank you.
They gave you the sandwich.
They gave me the sandwich, and then someone was like, oh, baby. We got a bag of tomatoes. So
Tomato.
And then we got some tea water. We walked all this way. And I was like, now what? And I'm like,
you're stuck on the top of the mountain.
Oh, the sign says Taiping. Where's Taiping? So then I look on a map. I'm like, the people on the mountain were like, oh, where are you guys going? I'm like, Taiping. And they were like, going to Taiping. And then we met some more people, and someone gave us chocolate. We met an older gentleman who gave us his nuts. He was like, Mama, I need energy. And I was like, oh, shit.
You need my nuts. She met an old man.
In the tea fields.
Who
gave me his nuts. Then we met a group of people from Vancouver. And then they stopped talking to us, for like,
Taiwanese Canadian.
Okay. And like they all took pictures with us, and they were like, oh, the Canadian mom and baby. And like we took pictures with like so many people, and everyone was like, Jayo, and you got this, and you're a great mom. We walked by these temples. People at the temple had given us cookies, and we got crackers, sweetbread. So many people were like, oh, take my sandwich, it's okay. And I was like, but don't you need to eat your sandwich? Like it happens like if we go to the park here in Taoyuan and people give us cookies. But like they're going home after. So we like it's not the same, but like we're all on this mountaintop.
You're like, worried you're taking their sandwich.
Yeah.
Those people are gonna starve to make sure that you get the sandwich.
Yeah. Stranger danger here is not a concept like we would have back home. Like back home, if I was hiking and someone gave me an apple, I'd be like, no, thank you. Like, I don't want your apple.
People in the countryside anywhere tend to be quite friendly, right? But if I was going walking or hiking back home, I feel like I'd get a nod, a smile, a hello.
Yes.
When I saw your IG stories, I was smiling. I was waiting for the next update. I'm like, tap, 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 tap. Oh, she still hasn't reached the top yet. Come on.
Yeah, because like every, what was it, like 45 minutes something, I was like posting a picture or something just to be like, I'm still alive, guys. Like, I got this now. But just posting like how kind the people were. Like, every time I got like a piece of food, I'd post and be like, oh, got something else now. Like, by the time I got like the 8th or 9th thing, I was like, well, can't stop now. So I just kept like...
Next time I'm hungry, I'm hitting the mountain trails.
The trail went like on the road to like join the rest of the trail to go down into Taiping. 3 cars stopped to offer us a lift, and I'm like, no, like...
You are refusing to give up at this point.
It was like something like almost 30,000 steps and like almost 20 kilometers.
So now you have Arlo, and Arlo is 19 months exactly to the day. But if you go back to Canada,
I think it's gonna be like a case per case, just to teach that like we're not in Taiwan here, we can't do that.
He's gonna go to the park and be like, Mom, I'm hungry. These old people don't have any snacks for me.
It's like, even like sometimes I tell my parents like that, like people just keep giving us stuff and they're like, you take it? And I'm like, well, yeah, you can't say no. Like, it's rude to say no. It's kind of like when I was going to Mexico and like, so my host family keep giving us food, but like, you can't say no. You're a guest in their home. So here it's almost like we're a guest in the country.
So we just have to keep eating. I'm okay with that plan. I like eating personally. Anybody's offering me any snacks? If you have any similar experiences, let us know. It's always interesting to hear other people's experiences. Let us know also how to deal with stranger danger, how you deal with stranger danger, because we are all learning, even as parents, we are all learning, and it's very difficult to be culturally appropriate, be kind, be I don't want to put anybody off being nice. I don't want anyone to feel like being nice isn't a positive thing. So let us know how you also deal with that. If you like this video, please click the like button. You can share it. That share button, you can put it on your Facebook, on your IG, you can share it with your family and friends. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel, and thank you, Alina.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me. I've got a nice girl's afternoon out of this, so I'm very happy. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.